y'all. Welcome to Unapologetically Nea's podcast. Welcome. I am so glad that y'all are here. I am so glad to be on this new journey. I am just blessed. I'm so blessed. I've been going through different changes in life. I have been stressed, but I'm giving it all to God. But I'm happy y'all are here. But while y'all are here, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. I need the followers. I am going to stick to the content, y'all. I'm going to stick to the content. So I need y'all to lock in. I need y'all to tap in. I'm ready for the Rebirth of Nea today. Are y'all ready? I don't think y'all ready. Y'all sure y'all ready? Because this season, I'm telling y'all, I'm letting everything out. I'm not holding back. I held out for some years because I wasn't comfortable with myself. But baby, when I tell y'all, I'm going to connect with people on a whole different level. I'm already knowing this podcast is going to be great. God told me it's going to be great. It's okay to be alone. And I'm fine with being alone. So here we are. I want to welcome y'all once and welcome y'all twice to Unapologetically Nea's podcast, where I say what I mean and I mean what I say. And guess what? I don't care if it hurts your feelings. Respectfully. Tap in and hit that bell notification.
So I enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made.
I'm rejuvenated. I'm trying to control my stress levels because they are at an all-time high. But I'm here and I'm blessed and I'm thankful. So a little bit about Unapologetically Nea podcast. I want to let y'all know that I'm not here to try to tell you what to do, what not to do, or how to do it, because the things that I will be sharing on this podcast, it is stuff that can be very toxic. It is stuff that people are going through and they're still in it. And I'm not telling you to leave the situation, because by all means, I do have a sociology / psychology / communication degree, but baby, I'm not a counselor. So I'm here to share my journey, the journey that God led me through. And he didn't put me through that journey because some of these choices was choices of my own and I ignored the red flags. So I don't want y'all to feel like I'm here telling y'all what to do with your life, because that's not what this is. But I feel like my testimony and my journey that happened in my life can help a lot of you out there. So let's jump right into it, because baby, I'm rebirthed. So this is the new Nea. The old Nea would have been here depressed, y'all, not really wanting to talk to y'all, not even doing a video, because yeah, baby, I didn't even get dressed for real. I used to go out in sweatpants, don't care, dress up here and there. Yeah, that was the old Nea. But the new Nea, yeah, nobody to be played with. So y'all ready? So let's just hop right into it. So when I'm saying the rebirth for me, I just want to say, like, it's a new me. It's a new beginning. It's a new chapter, because I've came a long ways. I've came from not knowing myself. I came from trying to be like other people that I wasn't. I came from being depressed. I came from wanting attention. I came from being insecure. I came from being scared to be alone. It is a lot of people out here in this world that are scared to be alone. And I'll be here to admit it. If nobody else wants to be like, hey girl, me too, I'm the one to tell you, like, I was scared to be alone. But if you out there and you scared to be alone right now, keep tuning in. So the first thing with the Rebirth of Nea, I want to let y'all know that I did used to be insecure. So when people are talking about insecurities and women insecurities and men, it's real and it's there. Those insecurities come from trauma. Those insecurities come from your past. So the insecurities with me really started when I was going way, 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 way out of my way to be the best that I can be in a relationship, because I wanted love. I always felt that I should be someone's wife. I never wanted to just be a girlfriend. I never wanted to just be a girlfriend for so long. I've always wanted to be somebody's wife. I've always wanted to have a family. I always wanted that, but I felt like God did not want that for me. That's before this rebirth. But it came from toxic environments, toxic men, toxic friends. You become insecure because you don't got what somebody else got. They belittle you. They make you feel like you're not worth enough. The list can go on. But for my journey, my insecurity started when I was raped at a young age. A lot of people don't like to speak on being raped, but rape should really be talked about. And children, if you're watching, or young adults, if you're watching, be comfortable enough to talk to your parents about being touched on. It is okay to feel like you are alone, but you're really not alone, and you need to get the help that you need in order to gain a self-respect for yourself and also a self-awareness of yourself, because you can find yourself getting into a dark place because you're like, why did this happen? Why did this happen to me? Why did this not happen to somebody else? But sometimes people say, like, when you get raped, oh, you wanted it to happen. Oh, if I wanted it to happen, I would have not said I got raped. If I said no, the word is no, yeah, that means I did not want it to happen. So at an early age, that did happen, and I'm not saying young, but when I was, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, we just gonna put it there because we're not gonna put a number on it. But it did happen. So what I want to say with that started my insecurities, because I felt like all men wanted was sex. I felt like, why me? Like, am I not good enough? Am I only good for sex? Am I only good for you to get off? So you start having all of these questions about yourself, like, am I not pretty enough? Like, or am I pretty enough? And this person is insecure themselves, so they come after someone else that's insecure, or they come after someone else that they know they can get over on. So, all these different things go through your mind because you're young, for one, and then for two, you're like, why? Why would God allow this to happen to me? So that started off my insecurity, but I'm not just gonna blame it on that, because what being raped did show me was I'm a powerful woman. And I will never, ever put myself in any position again to be raped. Because sometimes we be too grown. I gotta admit, we do be grown, y'all. And we put ourselves in situations that we shouldn't even be in. We try to be grown and go off and not listen to our parents and do what we want to do because we think we know it all. And just one of those days, I thought that I knew it all, and that happened. And on top of that, my virginity was lost. It's not something that I hold on to anymore, but I feel like for the Rebirth of Nea, I want to let y'all know that rape is real. Feel comfortable talking to someone that you trust. If it's not your parents, you need to talk to someone that is close enough that can get you the help that you need. Also, if you want to take it into legal problems, you can do that as well, but do it to someone that you trust. Do it to someone that's not going to run off and tell all of your business. Do it to somebody that's going to be like, girl, you wanted that to happen. Do it to someone that you can trust and you can rely on. And sometimes you don't have no one you can trust, but guess who you can talk to? God, because God will help you through that. So if you are in that situation, reach out to someone that can help you. Reach out to your local deputies. Let them know if you feel like you are still unsafe. And I do not condone anything with rape, but I want to let you know that I'm here for you. If you are going through that, I am here for you. I am a safe place. I can help you. I can talk with you. But again, I'm not a counselor, but I have been there before. And I know that it is a hard place to put yourself out of, because you stop having self-respect for yourself. You start feeling like a different person, and losing your virginity into someone that you don't really want to lose it to can change a person in general. So let's move it all along. I became insecure even more when I started getting in relationships, and I felt like I was putting more out than I was getting in. So that's from high school. I'm continuously talking to people that seem like they only just want one thing. They just want to have sex. They always just want to have sex, or they want to have multiple girls, they want to have multiple women, or I'm just attracted to hood guys. Like, I want the guys that have cars, I want the guys that are dogging women. So I became more insecure because I felt like I was always in competition with another woman. Like, I started feeling really down on myself because I'm like, goodness, I can't have no man to myself. Like, why can't I have a man to myself? Like, why do I have to share a man with somebody else? Like, why can't a man just be all about me and not about everybody? So that became a part of my life that I'm just like, okay, I'm not about to keep taking this. I'm about to put my mind elsewhere and not focus on men. So, I started playing volleyball. I started being more involved. I was doing praise dancing. I'm just all over at this point, because I did not state that I have always been raised in the church. Just because you're raised in the church does not mean you are just this holy, sanctified person. Just because you're raised in the church don't mean that you're doing everything that you need to do. That's in the church. And best believe, I was doing everything but what I was supposed to be doing in the church. And I am not nobody to sit here and act like I ain't never done it. Period. I'm nobody to sit here and act like I've just been this Christian all my life. I've been doing what I needed to do. No. I grew up in the church, and I was not doing what I was supposed to do in that church. I promise you that. But I started doing things that was positive to start redefining myself. So then I went off to college, and you would think that high school raised me to just do what I need to do and get a better man and know the red flags. But in college is when life really hit. I left home because I went off to college. I thought that I met the man of my lovely dreams, lovely dreams, years in, and that relationship turned into domestic violence. Sorry, y'all. But it turned into domestic violence. And I do not condone any domestic violence. And if you are in any domestic of a violence situation, you need to find somebody to help you. It is hard, sister, or brother, whatever, whoever is watching this. It is hard to get out of those situations, and I am nobody to judge. It is hard to get out of those situations because they can be very narcissistic. They can lead you on and on and on, and you feel like it's going to change, and it is not changing. It's not going to change. A person that put their hands on you, to even allow themselves to get that angry to put their hands on you, they are not going to change. They need help, and by the time you get out of that relationship, you're going to need a whole bunch of help, because you are going to be so traumatized by the littlest things. So I got in an abusive relationship, and it started off good. Everything that's abusive started off good. Anything in general always started off good, but it didn't end good because nothing was never solved. I kept staying because I wanted him to love me. I kept staying because I wanted to have his child. I kept staying because I wanted to be married to him. I kept staying because I wanted him to love me. Like, I had already lost my stepdad, which has nothing to do with just wanting to be loved, but that's also something that take a toll on me, because my stepdad is who was helping me navigate these men. He was telling me, nope, And that helped so much. At the time, I was always reluctant to whatever my stepdad was telling me, but it was right on. So I continued to make, when he left this earth, I was not making the right decisions. And I was used to him being like, nah, brother, But I didn't have that no more. And I continuously stayed because he'd be like, oh, I love you. Oh, I want to be with you. This. It was all a bunch of crap. And my last straw with that was getting a heater thrown at me, y'all. And I'm smiling because I have grown from this a lot. But baby, he threw that heater at my head when I was just trying to be good, baby. I was trying to be good. And he threw that heater at my head. I was like, yeah, he got to go. That is the last straw. I cannot allow myself. I got like this sense of fresh air that came out. It was just like, leave now. It was like God telling me, leave now. I have so much more in store for you. You do not need this. And when I tell y'all, I got up and I fought for my life. And on top of fighting for my life, I left. I called a close friend that was in the same apartment, and I left, and I did not look back. I asked that man to be gone. Or if not, I was going to have to call my family down. You feel me? Because I ain't playing these games with you. I'm done. Because it is toxic, and they will get you to not hear yourself talk. They will talk down at you and talk and then sweeten it up, and then it's just like you will hear them so much you can't even breathe to hear yourself talk. And I was doing all this stuff at school. I was an RA. I was a student ambassador. Nobody would ever know that I was going through all of this at home. Nobody would ever know that because I hid it so well, because I was always told to be this strong woman. Get in your bag, make your own money. Don't ever depend on a guy to take care of you. That's what I was always fed. So I finally got to that point in my life where I was just like, I'm done. I am done. I am done. I am done. God is telling me to leave, and I'm no longer not listening to God because he know what he is trying to get my attention for. So I left, and it hurt because I wasted a lot of years hoping that somebody would change. It didn't end how you wanted it to end, but it was for the best. And that's when insecurity really just stuck with me, because I was like, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing everything that is supposed to be done, and it's still not enough. Why is it not enough for someone that wants love, that say they never had love? Why is it not enough for you? I always ask why. What am I not doing? And I'm like, I'm doing everything that I feel that's supposed to be done, but why? Why is it not working out for me? So I was like, you know what? This is my time to just be by myself. But I noticed that I just started looking for love over and over and over, over and over and over. Start drinking, start smoking. I'm just looking for love in all the wrong places. I'm being wild. I'm just like, it is what it ain't. But my grades wasn't slipping. But I'm working 3 jobs. I'm trying to make stuff happen because at this point, I ain't got nothing to lose. Like when you are in a dark spot, you be like, I ain't got nothing else to lose. Like he have drained me to the point I have nothing else to lose. I have nothing. So that's how I felt, and it took a long time to get back from that. And to this day, I feel like that relationship has nurtured me to be the woman I am. Because if I didn't go through those late nights, him stealing my car, him blacking my eye, I wouldn't know how to decipher my feelings. I wouldn't even know how to talk about my feelings, because even with that still happening, I was not over emotionally wrecked. I was calm, I was patient, I was still trying to figure stuff out. So I feel like it just molded me to be a strong woman and to know what I will not deal with ever again in my life. And so after I graduated, I just was still not having good relationships, still ending up with men that cheated, still ending up with men that emotionally cheat since last year, up until last year of emotionally cheating. And it's just, I got to the point, like, I took 2 years off for myself to redefine myself, to know what I wanted. And I feel like I went into dating differently after I did that. One of my friends told me, you know what, Nay? I love you so much, but you have to take the time out for yourself in order for you to actually love someone correctly. And you continuously get the same product because you're not taking out time for yourself to know what you really want. And that hit me so deep. When I said that hit me so deep, y'all, I was crying. I was crying because I'm just like, you're right. Like, I don't like to tell people when they are right, and that's something that I have to continue to work on in my journey of this rebirth of Nea, because it's like, I can't believe that you're actually right about that. Like, I keep attracting the same thing because I'm never trying to elevate myself to think different, to attract different. I'm attracting those people that I shouldn't attract. So until this day, up until last year, I still was attracting men that want to just do what they want to do, which men are going to do what they want to do regardless, but it always left me wondering still, why? Why am I not good enough for you? Why haven't you asked me to be your wife? Why am I continuously doing wife stuff with no engagement ring, no nothing? So the insecurity, when people say like someone is insecure, it's a trigger to me. Like, I do not like somebody being like, oh, you're insecure. Even if you get in a little argument or something, I don't like to hear that I'm insecure, because that is something that I am continuously working on within myself, and God is working on that with me. Like, people always give me compliments, like, you're beautiful, you're pretty, but it's so much that come under this insecurity that only God can understand. Nobody else can understand what comes with the insecurity. And it's not just of how you look. It's not just about being with a guy. It's not just about your family. It's not about any of that. It is about what has happened to lead up to that insecurity. Yes, you can be over it, but it takes a lot to get back to your whole self. So I do sometimes experience some insecurities where I'm just like, did they really mean it like that? Even for friendships, like, am I overreacting, or are they really acting like this toward me? And it's just because of my past traumas. And in the Bible, it always tells you to forgive people. I have forgiven them, but I don't forget things that happen. These things that have happened have helped me throughout my life, but I'm still working on knowing how to be confident, bold, brilliant, loved. I'm still working on how to effectively be a friend. I'm still working on how to effectively be a girlfriend. I'm still working on how to effectively, hopefully, be a wife. I'm a work in progress, and that's never going to change. So it's okay for someone to feel like I'm insecure. God is still working on me with that. But I know that the insecure that was in the old me is not the insecurity of the new me. The insecurity of the new me is trying to make sure that I'm pleasing everybody, trying to make sure that I have a job security, trying to make sure that I am training my mind, training my body to be a good mother. It's just a lot of insecurities that I overthink about now in the new me, that it's just stuff that comes back from trauma. But insecurity is definitely something that a lot of women and male don't feel comfortable talking about. And I just spent my time telling y'all that I am still insecure. I am still working on that. And it's okay to be insecure. It's okay to feel that things are not changing. But what's not okay is to stay in that stagnant position. All you have to do is elevate. So over time, that insecurity go away. Like, I am nowhere as insecure as I was years ago, or even last year. Whew. Now, if you are dealing with insecurity, I definitely have so many notes and positive motivations that I can share with you. You can always comment below. You can always leave a comment. You can always text me. You can always call me. You can always inbox me. I'm here for you, because it's okay to have that feeling. I get tired of people making you feel like you cannot be insecure about something, or making you feel like you're just, oh, you're so insecure, like it's just a bad thing. I really used to be insecure, bad, y'all, about my teeth, and I got them fixed, so. But I really used to be insecure about that. But the crazy thing is, like, my teeth didn't stop nothing. Nothing. But that was just my own insecurity. But it's more behind the appearance, like I've just shared before. So we gonna move it on along, because they called your girl ghetto, and guess what? I don't care that they call me ghetto. I just wanted to let everybody know that your girl is gonna always be a little bougie ghetto, so I don't really care about that. Bougie ghetto get the job done. I know how to be classy, I know how to be hood, and I know how to be sassy. I know how to change what I need to for the positions that I am in. I am a well-rounded person. I can do whatever I put my mind to, but the people that they call ghetto are usually people that live in the hood, that's in the projects, and I've never lived there. I've never grown up in the projects, the hood, none of that. I be like, I'm from the hood, baby. I'm not from the hood. I'm not from the hood at all. My mama did her thing. She did a thug thizzle. And let me go ahead and put that out in the air. My mom has done her best with raising me. Half of this stuff that I'm sharing with y'all, my mama do not know, honey. So don't be trying to come from my mama and be like, oh, she just was not a good mama. My mama was an excellent mama. She did what she needed to do. She did what she had to do to protect her child. I'm over here trying to talk trash and I can't even get it out. But to protect her child. And my mama done it regardless. It don't matter if it was late nights. It don't matter what it was. My mama has always done what she needs to do for me. And I will forever appreciate that lady. And when I get rich one day, I promise I'm going to take care of her. Even if I don't get rich, baby, my mama's going to be living with me, okay? But yeah, I'm going to take care of my mama. My mama don't have to worry about not or nothing. I promise you that. And speaking about my mama, I'm sitting inside of her selfie museum in Anderson, South Carolina. So if y'all know, if you don't know, now you do. Glamorous Pics Selfie Museum. Definitely, y'all need to come check her out, because my mama did her big one with her selfie museum, and I'm so proud of you, and I thank you for being an amazing mother that you are, period. But I just had to clear the air with that, because a lot of people that are very judgmental would love to be like, oh, your daughter on there, my mama did what she needed to do, she did what she couldn't, she did what she could, she did it all. She wore several hats, and she did what she could, and she did what she couldn't, period. All right, so I hung out with the ghetto folks because they always never made you feel bad for doing anything. They like, girl, what? He did what? He did it with who? What we finna go do? Because you ain't finna be sitting up here crying, so what we finna go do? And I had friends that's like, oh, girl, no, that's crazy. You just need to worry about something. Girl, what? I'm over here with the hood folks, because obviously they got your back. Obviously, I feel like the people that I needed wasn't there for me as friends, and the hood folks was like, hey, listen, what we need to go do? Hey, you want me to come? Hey, you need to go get a drink? Do I need to get you out? I needed that. And I feel like friends don't know how to be friends when you actually need them. Like, if you see somebody crying out for help, don't be afraid to be like, hey, how's your mental health? How are you feeling? How are you doing? How are you living? How are you eating? Are you even eating at night, baby? Like, friends do not know how to be friends. So I didn't care that people called me ghetto, because guess what? I was ghetto to you, but in the hood, they was like, this little bougie girl. this little bougie girl. Like, we love our little bougie ghetto friend. They never judged me. They never wanted to judge me. They never asked me anything that I didn't want to share. They always was just there, and they always listened. So I always never had my nose turned up at people that don't have nothing, that didn't have nothing. I don't care if they called and been like, hey, can I borrow $20? Can I borrow $40? I didn't care. Because if I got it, you got it. And obviously, I got your ear. Because you're the only one that care in this matter. But my friends couldn't even take a time out to ask me how I'm feeling, how I'm going through life. But they can always call me and tell me about everything they going through. But they never check on that strong friend. That strong friend that was going home every night, having issues. That strong friend that felt alone, didn't have that. But instead talked about that strong friend because now she ghetto. Now she hanging out the wrong crowd. But baby, I'm here to tell you, don't sleep on people that are less fortunate than you. You can one day be just like that person, and that's all I gotta say. I love my ghetto people because, yeah, they was there for me. And that's all I needed at that time, was someone to hear me, someone to listen to me. So I appreciate them for that. On to the next thing. On to the next thing. This is the only episode, y'all, that I'm going to be like this, because the other episodes are topics. So this is the only episode that I'm really like letting y'all into my life. But this is the rebirth of me. I'm sharing my testimony. I'm letting y'all hear my testimony. I even wrote a book about my abusive relationship on Wattpad when I was healing myself and not talking to nobody. But I stopped writing that book because I was getting in too deep, and it was taking me back through that trauma, and I wasn't fully healed yet. So a lot of people was just like, you should finish your book. So I think I might be there. I just have to find time because I'm a busy woman. But the next topic is it ain't even a topic. But the next thing is that people told me, it ain't but people, it's just one of these family members, that I would never be nothing. And to my family, if y'all looking on here being nosy, which is fine because I like to support, don't be calling me asking me who said it, what. Don't be being messy, honey. Don't be being messy. Just know I know who said it, and I know what they said. And I just want to let y'all know that just because I was fast, growing up, every child is going to have that point in their life. Even if you think that they're not doing nothing, they're doing something that you are not going to be accepted of. So, yeah, I was fast. Yeah, I wanted to talk to boys. I'm a girl with crazy hormones growing up. But for people to wish pregnancy, not even wish pregnancy, say that they see me somewhere pregnant, or to say that they see me pregnant, or to say that I won't be nothing but pregnant. The only thing in this belly is food, okay? The only thing in this belly is food. But it's just crazy how people will sit and talk around the table about you, but never offer to help you out. Never offer to help you out, but they'll sit and talk about you. Why are you talking about me? You're supposed to be a family member. A family member. Somebody that's supposed to be encouraging me. But instead, you felt the need to feel like I was never going to be anything. It's funny, but I'm glad that God revealed that to me, that you felt that way. And I just want to let you know, it did not stop my show. And guess what? I got my degree. I don't want to go back to school. I don't. But I got my degree in sociology and psychology and communication. Oh, with only one pregnancy scare. And guess what? I wasn't even pregnant. The cat is out the bag since we needed to address that. I just feel like the rebirth of Nea, let's just let it all out. Let it all out. Let it all out. I was never pregnant. So if that went around the telephones, I'm letting you know that now too. And even with that, I made it out of college before I even had that fake scare that the doctor lied about. So yeah. They said I'd never be nothing, but here I am today. I have a great job, and it's not even a job, it's a family. I have a great family. Times are stressful sometimes, but it's my career choice. I am a nanny, and I have been a nanny for a long time, but this is my longest family that I've been with. So I enjoy what I do. I do use my degree because I'm with kids. I go through different changes every day. We trying to figure out why they thinking like that, why they feeling like that. But for somebody to be like, you was never gonna be nothing, is crazy. Y'all, I used to wake up at 5 in the morning to do stuff. Like, I used to work my butt off because I knew that was the only thing I knew how to do was work. So it just bamboozled me to know that somebody had already wished pregnancy on me. I can't even keep on with it. But y'all know what I'm saying. It is what it is. It is what I ain't. Your girl made it through. No kids. I'm 27, so I don't know, baby. I might be starting a family soon. Stay tuned. Who knows? But the last thing is, I'm good and I'm better now. I am great. I am better. I have my days where I'm sad. I have my days when I'm depressed. But I lean on God more. I rededicated my life to Christ. And let me tell you, it ain't been easy. It has not been easy. I stopped cussing. I started back cussing. I had to repent. Started back cussing. Yeah. It ain't easy. But it's a journey. And we were born into a world of sin. So, with that being said, I'm going to continuously be learning because I'm not perfect. But I know that when I talk to my God, He's going to make a way and find a way and help me through my journey. I am elevating myself. I am finding new hobbies. I used to be scared to go places by myself. I used to be scared to live alone. I used to be scared to do a lot of things by myself. But baby, I am elevating. I am elevating. I am no longer staying stagnated in a position that I can be outside of. I'm no longer staying stagnated. I promise y'all, I'm not scared to take a trip by myself. I'm not scared to go to somebody's house and get to know them and figure out anything that they want to do in life. I'm not scared no more because I know I'm covered by God. I know that whatever God wants me to be in this life, I'm doing it. I help so many people with just motivating them. I am the most chill, relax, even though I did tell y'all I was stressed a little bit, but this is the most that I have felt confident in myself. This is the most I have felt good. I felt good, actually good. It's the most that I have taken time for me, and just not worrying about what everybody else say. And this is the first time where I just feel like if it's toxic or if it's draining, I'm leaving. I'm not staying anywhere that I'm not appreciated. That's in families, jobs, relationships, any of that. I'm not staying somewhere I'm not appreciated no more. I know what I bring to the table, and it's a lot. So if you can't appreciate Nea for who Nea is, for the Nea that God made, I'm out. Because I know that God made a bold, fearless woman named Ajane. I'm gonna stop saying that. Named Ajane, that knows herself and knows her worth and knows that this life that I'm living is only temporary. The last life is in heaven. So I'm not going to continue to be filled down on earth with sorrow. I'm not going to be depressed. I'm not going to worry about losing friends, losing relationships. People come and go. I am currently happy with my job. I'm currently happy in my relationship. I'm currently happy with my family. I'm currently happy with anyone that I am continuously just being friends with. I'm happy for this new chapter. and I cannot wait to bring y'all along with my podcast of Unapologetically Nea. And I thank y'all for tuning in today. I hope that my story inspires y'all to understand that you should not judge people. Be there for people. You never know what people are going through in their life. People need you more than you even think they need you. Be a willing vessel. Be someone that is not a hypocrite. Be someone that is actively a friend. Be someone that you someday will want your child to be. Be someone that is actually caring. Be someone that don't mind being a helping hand. I ain't say be a fool, but I say be a helping hand, because you never know when that same person that you help might need to help you. And that's all I got to say on Unapologetically Nea Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. And thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe button on YouTube, because I'm doing my YouTube while I'm doing my Anchor on Spotify. So again, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Respectfully, I don't care if you felt some type of way about what I shared today.